The most common advice people give when we are lost or confused is follow your heart. But at the same time, when we go to make a decision, we're told to use your brain. When faced with a big decision, which should we be listening to? Should we be listening to our heart? Or should we be using our brain to make that logical and best, smartest decision for us? In this short video, I will be sharing with you how you can know that you are making the right decision for you to those big questions that are right in front of you. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I will be providing a very short and easy technique to help you get into the right mindset to make the best decisions that you can. My name is Joanna, your Mindful Mastery Coach, and I am passionate about helping people gain mastery over their mind and emotions so that they can fully enjoy their life. The brain has long been considered the most important organ of the body. It's considered to be the seat of logic and the intellect. Any damage to the brain can greatly affect how we live our lives. We see this in how a stroke survivor can have issues with speech or mobility, for example, or how severing your spinal cord leads to complete paralysis and inability to control your own limbs. When we think of decisions made with our brain, we think of reason, logic, intellect, objectivity, being detached of any emotional connection to any particular outcome. It's seen as a very smart decision, the one that makes sense and takes all the risks into consideration, weighing them against the possible returns. These are typically hailed as the best decisions among many, the ones that make the most sense. The problem with this type of decision-making, though, is that we are emotional beings and we desire happiness and fulfillment in life. And sometimes that right or smart decision doesn't make us happy. On the contrary, it can leave us feeling bored, unfulfilled, or regretful, or even a whole gamut of other emotions. The problem with making brain-led decisions is that they are often safe and often can feel boring. How many times has our brain talked us out of a risky decision that felt so perfect, so amazing, but instead we settled for something that is sure, something that didn't rock the boat too much and made logical sense, only to find that we quickly got tired, jaded, and bored with our decision because we have ignored what our heart truly wanted. On the other hand, when we think of decisions that are made with the heart, we think of fulfillment, happiness, joy. These decisions are often full of emotion. But the problem with all those emotions is that sometimes it clouds our judgment. Sometimes it clouds our ability to see and feel what our heart truly wants. So while making heart-led decisions can lead to some amazing outcomes, it can also lead to some poor decisions when we confuse our current emotions of the moment with what our hearts truly want. And what if the mind and the heart are telling you two separate things? Which do we listen to? Do we go with the mind or the heart? How do we choose between the two? What if I were to tell you you don't have to choose? What if I were to tell you that there is a way to align your heart and mind together so you can make a decision that follows your heart as well as your mind at the same time? The brain is constantly sending signals all over your body to all your different organs, telling them what to do, how to regulate your body. But something most people are not aware of is that the heart actually sends more signals to the brain than the brain does to the heart. According to the Heartmath Institute, the signals the heart sends to the brain affect the brain's functions, such as emotional processing, attention, perception, memory, and even problem solving. When we are stressed and feeling negative emotions, the heart's beat becomes erratic, and it sends signals to the brain inhibiting your cognitive functions. But when we are experiencing positive emotions, on the other hand, the regular, even heart rhythm that's created by those positive emotions is actually doing the opposite and promoting and facilitating those cognitive functions. And research has shown that when we sustain positive emotions, we are actually put into a state that is called Psychophysiological Coherence, which basically means your mind and your body are in a unified optimal state where your body and mind is working well, performing well, and feeling your best. This is very much like to what athletes refer to as being in the zone. Athletes use this state for peak physical performance. You can use this state for excellent performance in all areas of your life, including your decision making. Being in that coherent state allows your heart and your mind to connect together so that the heart-led decision can actually make sense and line up with what the brain is reasoning, the way the brain is planning things. So things will come together and you will know exactly which decision you need to make for yourself in that particular instance. So I'm sure you're wondering, how do we get into that psychophysiological coherent state? Well, the Institute of Heartmath actually provides a quick coherence technique that is 1-minute technique that will help you just get into that state right away. And with more practice, it will actually come even easier to you, so you can just put yourself in that state whenever you need it, to be in that peak performing state for whatever you need to face. So I'll break this down into 3 easy steps. Step 1, we start by taking slow breaths. We inhale for a count of 4 or 5, and then exhale for another count of 4 or 5. You want to have your breath a little slower than usual, but still comfortable. The second step is to focus on your chest, at your heart center, and as you breathe, imagine the air flowing in through your heart as you inhale, and the air flowing out through your heart as you exhale. Lightly touching your hand to your heart or putting your hands together in the prayer position, just gently touching that heart center, can help shift that focus down from your head into your heart. The third step is the most important one. I want you to focus on someone or something that you care about or appreciate. You can think of a loved one, a pet, a place that you love, an accomplishment, and just focus on the feeling that you feel about that. And allow that person or thing that you feel this about to just fade away and that feeling to remain. And just take a few seconds to feel it. And then you can come out. This simple exercise can shift the focus out of your mind, where your confusion really lies, down into your heart, where you will get the clarity and the guidance that you need. So comment down below and let me know where you are tuning in from, and let me know if you tried this technique. Do you feel that shift in your brain down to your heart? Do you feel a greater harmonization between the two? If you liked this video, found it helpful, entertaining, or just interesting in any sort of way, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, because this year I am dedicated to helping you gain mastery over your mind and emotions. See you in the next video. Bye!